Welcome to the Sunday morning simulcast with Rom Wills. Embrace change in life. Embrace it, because I'm going to tell you something going through life. The only constant is actually change. Seasons change, you're changing. Shoot, even your body is changing every single day. In fact, it's deep to the point that you'll have a new body in about 7 years. Some people say sooner. The reason why cells are dying every day, but cells are being born every day. You know, you're getting older. That's change. We can't get past that. I don't care who you are. I don't care what type of stuff you put on, what you try to do. You're getting older. That's change. You know, circumstances are changing. The environment is changing, and not just the weather and everything, but your social environment is going to change. People are going to go in and out. You're going to have a change in friends, everything. I'm going to tell you what, because change is so inevitable, you got to embrace it. There's nothing wrong with change. You can't stay the same way. Because I would put it like this. Do you walk on water? If you don't walk on water, if you can't perform miracles, then that means you got some growth. See, one thing in society, it's supposed to be about growth anyway. People aren't supposed to stay the same way. Yeah, your growth don't start once you graduate high school or college or something. Now you get some people, they'll get to a point, they act like, oh, okay, well, I'm where I'm supposed to be and everything. But then something come up, they don't know how to handle it. See, here's the thing. Every time something bad happens, or even when something good happens, anything, it's a lesson. You got to look at it as a lesson, and it's a lesson to make you into a better person. Even when bad things happen, how are you responding to it? Are you responding to it in a negative way, or are you responding to it in a positive way? Change is inevitable. I don't care what it is, who you are. You could have sick. You can get sick. Now, people who follow my channel know, yeah, I had a stroke back in October. Okay, that's change right there. So I had to change a lot of stuff. Shoot, I had to learn how to walk again. Even now, I can't eat the same way I used to. I can eat, but I can't eat the same way I used to. That's change. Now, do I get mad because of that? Or do I embrace it? Because now it's ironic now, because I have to eat slower, I actually enjoy food better now. And I don't take it for granted like I might have at one point. That's change. Or when I'm walking, I notice I have to walk a certain way now. Hey, that's change. But that's everybody. Everybody is going through something. Everybody. And things happen. Now, yeah, sometimes it can look bad on the surface, but my dear grandmother, rest her soul, I'd always remember, she always saw a silver lining in something, no matter what it was. No, and she taught me that powerful lesson. Because even when something looked bad, I always look at it and say, well, hold up. There might be something good in that. And though I don't promote a specific religious path on here, one thing that, in some paths, especially those who follow the Christian walk, will say is when God closes one door, that just means he's opening another door. Now, anybody can use that. Like certain principles, it really goes across. They probably have that same saying in other paths as well. But here's the thing. When you might be prevented from getting a job or something, but then you get this other job and it's like even better. How often has that happened? Something bad, we think it looks bad right then, but then we look back at it, it's like, oh, that's a great thing that happened. Many successful people in life, they've had that. They went through those changes. They went through a situation where it didn't look good at first, but then they look back and say that was the best thing. Trust me, I do it a lot. Because I have no problem saying, oh yeah, I've had some bad things happen. It didn't look good at first, but got past it. All it was change. It was teaching me some things, Even some jobs, I've always joked about working on 1,000 jobs, but I look at every single one of those jobs and I say, wait a minute. Even though I ain't necessarily want to get it, I had to get it in some of those cases, I learned something, You learn something. If nothing else, you learn if it's a bad thing, okay. You don't want it to happen again, and then you change yourself, because when bad things happen, one of the things you got to look at is like, okay, how come I'm here? What's the lesson to be learned here? What's the lesson? And then, especially if you have situations where you keep doing it. Some people, they'll keep doing something over and over. It keep happening. They'll say, hold up, you haven't learned the lesson. You got to change something. You got to embrace something, you know? You can't keep doing stuff the same way and expect to change. That's silliness. That's stupidity. No, I'm going to say that's stupidity. If stuff keep happening to you negative and you keep doing the same thing to cause it to happen, then you need to change something. And that's probably what's happened with it. That's something that's happened with it. It's telling you to change. It's telling you, hey, this isn't working. So what do? You change. You change and you embrace it. You embrace it. It's not, hey, look, I don't care where you at in life. Hey, if you making $1 million and think, oh, okay, yeah, I'm here. You can always make 2 million. You can always make 5 million, you know? You know, if you lose a relationship, but you look at it and say, hold up, there were some good things, but there was also some bad things. Let me get better. Every moment, everything that's bad, I don't care how bad it is, it's letting you know, okay, I need to change something. And good things, when good things happen, okay, what are you doing? And that's still change in itself. The good thing might be the change. But you got to embrace it. You can't, that's the one thing. Now, you got forces and people, they want things to stay the same and they lament when things change. It was like, change is inevitable. You can't stop that. I don't care who you are. I don't care how hard you try. You can't stop it. Why do you? Instead of looking at it in a bad way, it's probably a good thing. It's probably a good thing for you if you embrace it. That's the important thing. Look, change is inevitable because we all grow. We all gonna get older. There's no exceptions to that rule. You're going to change. You're going to change. Now, do you get mad because of the change and say, "Oh, I wish things were the way they were"? Well, maybe they weren't as good because when you actually look at it, maybe it wasn't as good as you thought. Maybe it was an illusion. No, you change. You change with it. You ride the change, and you ride the change in a good way because it's making you a better person. You're growing. You're evolving. That's the important thing. That's what you need to be doing. All right? So I want y'all to think about that. I want y'all to think about times that you've embraced the change and what's happened for you. I want you to also think about times you didn't embrace the change until you were forced to do so, and look what's happened to you. And yeah, you go through some stuff. I have no problems. I've been through some stuff. But I changed. That's the thing. That's the important thing, all right? So, anyway, I want y'all to really think about that, all right? And I want you to embrace change. Embrace change in life. So, that's all I have for today. Keep rising to become the best person that you can be. Peace and blessings, everyone.